These are the two places where you enjoy the presence of God, where you are thirsty for God. One is your closet and one is your church. In my everyday personal time, in your personal time, when you come to God and cry out to God, God, I need you. God, I love you. God, I worship you. This presence that comes upon you, that comes upon me in our closet is totally different compared to all other places. These are the two places where you meet God. Why are you hungry for God? Why do you come to church? To behold what God delights in. I come to church every Sunday to find out what God likes, what God loves, so that I'll align my ways to His ways. One thing I desire of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord, what pleases the Lord, and to inquire in His temple. Do you go to church to inquire? Say, God, what is your will for me? Two things David was thirsty for. One, he was thirsty for God, and second, he was thirsty to be in the house of God. No wonder God blessed him. He was such a great administrator, such a great king, such a great worshiper. Even when he fell, he came back to God, and God said, this is a man after my own heart who will do all my will, because he set his heart to seek God and he set his heart to be in the house of God. No substitute for this. And then you see the blessings that will come to you. It surprises me when I start preaching here. I see people walking into the church. Worship is over, and I come to take over the message. That time I see people coming. My heart goes saying, why do these people come late? They go in time to the airport. They go in time to the railway station. But when it comes to God's house, they don't come in time. So casually. God treats you exactly how you treat His house. You take coming to church so casually, God will take you casually. You don't have love for God, respect for God's house, love for God's house. God says, how you treat my house, that's how I will treat you. Because your love for God is directly proportionate to the love for His house. You can't tell me, I love Jesus so much, and then you don't care for church. It is like telling, I love your head, but I don't love your body. Don't speak against God's house. Don't treat church casually. Another set of people. Oh, this Sunday you didn't come. No, we had cold. Only you came. Wife? No, wife is having fever. You can't come to church. I doubt whether it is fever or excuse. Husband, see that your wife comes with you. Children come with you. Wife, see that your husband comes with you. I was glad, David said, very glad, when they said unto me, let us go to the house of God today. Why? Because God is in His house. There is singing, there is music, there is dancing in the house of God. If you don't find joy in the house of God, where else will you find it? I encourage you, let your love be motivated, rise up to be in the house of God. Sundays you must look forward to come to church. Run and come here 5 minutes before, clean the benches, do something. Say, come on, we are in the house of God. This is God's day. This day belongs to the Lord.